guys really have no sense of danger. They were speeding towards each other on two jet skis, and just as they were about to collide, they quickly adjusted their course, pulling off a near-death maneuver. The boys were having the time of their lives, but the girls were screaming in terror, urgently calling them to get back to shore, as any mistake could be disastrous. However, despite their pleas, the drivers, Jason and Grace, paid no attention and sped off again. Unfortunately, disaster struck. An intense collision sent everyone flying into the sea. Grace's calf was mangled, her bone clearly visible, and Jason was knocked unconscious, nearly sinking into the water. Fortunately, Tom was quick to notice and pulled him to safety. They helped each other back onto the jet skis. After briefly tending to Grace's wounds, Tom tried calling for help, but they had already gone beyond the signal range. Since the other jet ski was totaled, the remaining one couldn't carry all 5 of them, leaving Millie and Jason stranded in the water, hoping a passing boat would notice them. As time ticked by, the sea remained eerily calm with no sign of help in sight. Grace's injuries were becoming critical, and Dana suggested leaving Jason and Millie behind to get Grace to the hospital. However, when Tom tried to start the jet ski, it wouldn't turn on, likely due to the earlier impact. They had no choice but to move Grace to see if they could figure out what was wrong. In the process, Grace fell again, screaming in pain. Tom opened the seat to look for tools, but found nothing useful. With Grace in agony, they had no choice but to lift her up again. After a struggle, Grace was on the brink of losing consciousness.